voice class. And my wife, she is just farting up a storm.
Yeah.
But then it starts giving all the other pregnant ladies more permission to fart.
Right.
And then the yoga teacher is like, I can't fucking take it.
Yeah.
She passes out from all the gas.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, all this talk about gas and pregnant ladies, I've been thinking a lot about us and the podcast and where we're at, and it's been a year now, you know?
It has.
It's been a year for us now, and
I think we have a pretty promising future.
Yeah, I want to take the next step with you.
I want to take it to the next level with you.
I want to have a baby. I want to have a child, a small human. Doozy, we'll call him Doozy.
We'll call him Dooz.
Dooz.
We'll call him Douche.
Dooz.
Dooz.
Dozzch.
Yeah.
Dooz.
Douche. Yes.
Yes. But we can't really pick the gender, can we?
No, we can't.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think, and also one of us has
I don't think we know anything about that.
No. I think one of us, by the end of this, by the end of...
Will be pregnant.
By the end of this episode, one of us will be pregnant, and we'll have to carry our child.
Who would be better at being pregnant, you or me? Hey everyone, welcome to the MenofDoozy podcast.
You know, you guys are probably thinking, what the fuck is going on? And also, what does doozy mean?
Hey, well, the word doozy means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And we are not that.
But we want to be. That's why we're sharing a mic.
Joint custody, right?
That's right.
Joint custody of Mike. And guys, so this is the podcast that we are going to give you all the tools that you need to become successful in life. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I share? How do I prep for this and that? You know?
And the best part is, we're going to teach you how to be successful while we also learn how to be successful ourselves.
Makes sense to me.
I'm Alex. Breastfeed Staub.
And I'm Kirk. Third trimester Koz.
Kirk, what are we talking about today?
Well, Staub, if it's not already evident to people, there's a lot of talk about some tiny humans. There's a lot of talks about baby bumps. And, guys, it's a way of the world, you know? People, this happens to a lot of people. Some planned and some not. And we're going to talk about how to be pregnant. Yes. Wow. Clap for pregnant people. Wow. Yeah, pregnant people, pregnant late. You know, pregnant people. Exactly. You know, because that's probably safer to say.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Kirk, let me ask. Have you ever been pregnant before?
I have not had the pleasure yet of being pregnant. What about you? Have you?
Not that I know of, but sometimes I'll eat enough to where I feel like I'm good. I'm good.
I will say there. I absolutely have had a food baby for sure.
Food babies.
You know, I would say for men. Now, this might get graphic, viewers or listeners, but I think the closest, equivalent of what it feels like to have a baby, probably for a man, is that dump that you take. That is just like, baby. Oh!
Right.
But that's a universal thing, you know?
And like during also, we don't have enough mics, so we're sharing this one, so enjoy that whole time.
Enjoy that. If you're listening or watching,
I feel like I've had like the similar like things that go on during a pregnancy when I have a food baby, you know? I get nauseous, okay? I throw up.
Your knees are weak.
My knees are weak. Okay? Knees are weak. My arms are heavy. I'm throwing out my mom's spaghetti, okay? But it sounds like we don't know anything about how to have a baby.
And
or
listen,
babies.
I could not agree more. And, I think it's important. It's something, you got to be successful at. Whether you're a man or woman, you got to understand it to respect it, because the people who go through it, it's a lot. And as men, we might be putting in work to
We'll never know what it.
We'll
never
know.
understand. But we have someone here special who is going to teach us and tell us how to be pregnant, okay? How to have a baby, okay? How to be pregnant, okay?
How to be
That's a
pregnant.
huge stage. That's the most important stage.
She hasn't even had the baby yet. That's
Exactly.
a different episode.
That's
how
right.
do you have a baby? This is how to be pregnant.
We
how
have,
do you deal with it?
you're right. We have someone here right now. She's pregnant right now on the set.
now.
Okay, it doesn't get any more, better. It doesn't get better than that. Okay,
and
most
real.
authentic to that. She's very knowledgeable, super smart. Okay, please welcome Victoria Caputo.
What's up, guys?
What up?
She comes in with the pizza.
She comes in with the go-to craving across the board, some nice New York pizza.
Carbs.
Carbs. You know what? Actually, yeah. That is the universal craving, I am sure. Carbs.
Even if you're not pregnant,
Yeah.
I mean, all you want is carbs when you're pregnant, and it's okay. You can have carbs while you're pregnant, and you can have carbs while you're not pregnant.
Yeah.
So let me ask: have you met other pregnant women who are like, my baby's not having one carb? Okay, I'm eating broccoli, I'm eating salads every day. My baby is coming out with a 6-pack. Okay, because there's got to be pregnant women out there who are just like, you're like, shit, I hate this baby already.
You'll be surprised because every woman that I meet that was or is pregnant says, enjoy eating whatever you can. Like, eat what you want. So I eat what I want.
You go, girl.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you.
Whatever you want. Carbs, people, animals,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I'm just going to finish this real quick. So,
Hey,
Hold my
take
hands
go for
no,
it.
for
take
the
your
crunch.
take your time.
We could do a little ASMR.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure. Yeah, give us that crunch. Give us this crunch. Oh shit! This is getting all the kinks, the pregnant lady kinks forever, all of our viewers. Yeah. Now, I have a question. Now, you're pregnant. You're pregnant right now. Now, you're how many months along are you?
So I'm 21 weeks, which equals 5 months and a week.
Amazing. So when did you, we're talking about cravings, and not beating yourself up, because you got to feel good for the baby to feel good. So cravings, when did you see them starting to hit, and when, what do you find yourself eating?
So I find myself eating a bagel at least once a day. I
Amazing.
love bagels. I eat a bagel every morning. But I don't have any specific cravings. It's I think of something and then I'm like, oh my God, I want that. And then I think of something else and I'm like, wait, I want that instead. I was in the car the other day and I was driving. I'm like, all right, what am I going to have for dinner? I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have cereal. And I'm like, wait, no, I want pasta. And I'm like, actually, I want Mexican. I'm like, wait, how do I do all three of this?
You just can't decide.
Yeah.
Because you want it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's you have salty and then you want sweet, or then you have sweet and then you want salty. So it's yeah. So the other night I settled for pasta, but then, that was my first course. And then my second course was a nice sweet bowl of cereal.
I feel like if I was a pregnant person, I would throwback some Frankenstein meals. Yeah. I would make pasta and I would cut up a Snickers and throw it in there. I would pour some milk in there and some Fruit Loops and stuff. I would be like, I need salty, so I need it all.
I've seen you do that drunk before, though.
Really?
Kirk, don't put that Snickers in there. I'm pregnant. Yeah. Well, you've provided us the top 5 tips on how to be pregnant. And I'm excited because I've never had my own baby to my knowledge. Okay.
No, me either.
And I've never really, I've had family members who were pregnant, but I've never really like sat down and talked to them. I legit have no idea like what, you've been told, the process, what you're feeling. Like I'm excited to dig into this here.
And I think one thing for me is absolutely, I have a sister who is pregnant. I have a 2-year-old niece, so I have some semblance of like what it's like, but like not really. But I know that eventually I want to start a family, and I think this is a great episode for me to just get an insight onto the experience of the person with the biggest burden and the biggest amount of work. Not burden. It's not a burden. It's great. It's great having a child, but the biggest amount of work.
Yeah.
You're working for 2.
You're working for
Eating
two.
for 2.
And when your baby comes out, girl or boy?
It's a girl.
Hey! What's her name? Did you find a name yet?
I do, but I'm not sharing it
Oh.
because
I totally respect that.
I'll share it off camera, but I'm
Okay.
gonna wait.
Totally respect that.
Show her this episode and be like, you were in my belly during this. And she's going to be like, who are these guys eating Snickers and what else? And Fruit Loops and milk.
Some spicy pasta.
Yeah,
So we're gonna do how to be pregnant, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do how to be a first-time mom,
how to deliver a baby.
how to deliver a baby, but you know what I want to do?
What?
When I experience labor, I want you guys to experience labor after. So I'm gonna buy those things where you put on your stomach, and you have to experience the labor pains that I went through.
That's see, that would be a fun vlog. Like after, Is that
Victoria, we give you our word. Absolutely, we'll make that happen.
I think it'd be fantastic.
I went number 2 this morning, and it
nothing.
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was twins.
I don't think you can compare. You can't compare.
No.
I'm sorry. It's a giant head
Yeah.
that is opening up a giant piece of flesh.
Yeah.
And this baby could be
Very,
7 to 10 pounds.
very similar to this morning as well.
No.
Yes.
Okay, weigh your shit next time and let me see if that's 7 or 8 pounds. Give me a
7
break.
to 10 pounds of shit.
7 to 10 pounds.
That's an elephant shit.
That's best.
Yeah. Weigh your
no,
shit
that's-
for me.
I think it's an attempt to just relate to you guys. I think every single man is like, wait, what? I can't even be pregnant? Well, then I guess it's like shitting then. Everybody, a man just wants to experience everything except for.
No, first of all, I just want to say, just the female body, I respect a billion times over. You guys go through everything, and we are just dumb pieces of shit.
Monkeys.
We are just like, we don't experience the emotions, the pain, the monthly periods. We don't we don't go through that. No. You know what I mean? Like, so just
You guys just have to really worry about like if you're gonna tuck it to the left or right that day. That's like really it. It's like, okay, so where is this going today? Left or right?
And sometimes it takes me hours to decide. Depends on the pants, what underwear am I wearing,
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean?
But I will say, when it comes to men, like whenever you get married and have a child, or if you're not married and have a child, whatever, you are going to take so much credit because you're going to be like, holy shit, my dick worked. Because that's
We're the
how
missing link in a sense,
that's
right?
how my husband was. He was like, I made a baby. I'm like, no, we made a baby. He's like, no, well, without me, you can't make a baby. I'm like, well, without me, you can't make a baby.
Now, for you in your life, is it I'm pregnant when it comes to in your relationship with you and your husband? Is it I'm pregnant or we're pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think that's a great place to start.
Sorry, I'm holding this child. I'm
Yeah.
making this child. Yes, you are 50% of this child, but you got all the pleasure out of creating this child.
Yeah.
I did not.
So you better, pull out, pull out all the stops and support and shit.
Are you gonna be angry if you're carrying this baby and it comes out and it looks nothing like you and everything like your husband?
No, I won't be mad at that.
Okay.
But I did like a 3D sonogram the other day, and like it's a little early, so she's like a little skeleton looking ish. But like when I looked at her nose and her mouth, I know it sounds crazy, but like I saw more me than him, so I was like, all right, she looks like me.
There we go.
You're like, I'm good.
I'm good.
So
I think this is a great place to jump in. What do you say?
I'm excited to jump in.
Me too.
But look, before we jump in.
so was my husband, by the way.
You all the pleasure, man. You. Hey, look. So before we got the top 5 tips, okay, on how to be pregnant that she provided for us, and we're very excited to jump in. But before we start these top 5 tips, I thought it would be. I thought, look, you're here, you're pregnant. I figured, like, we just wanted you to be more comfortable during the episode, so we'll be right back here. Hold on.
Okay. I guarantee they're putting on baby bumps. Yeah, they're putting balloons in their stomachs. Honestly,
my ankles are so sore.
I want pizza. No. Mexican. No. Italian. Nope. I want cereal. Nope. I want Snickers. Nope.
Put it in a blender and just put it in a bowl.
Look at you sitting over there. You had all the fun. Here I am. I can't decide what food I want. First of all, this is the poop I took.
Yeah, okay. It might weigh that light.
For reference. So, do you feel like we're more equal now in the setting here?
No, I don't, because I don't even look pregnant, really. I'm just fat.
Well, who's...
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
You're going to get bullied your whole life. Just kidding.
All right.
Shall we jump in?
You guys need to tape a watermelon to you.
That's right.
There are so many things that you guys are not really prepared for. But next time I come on,
We fucked it up.
Next time I come on, we are going to do so much more.
Next time we'll birth a watermelon.
Yes.
We'll birth a watermelon and then strap the 2 tasers to the side of me.
Yes. Perfect.
While I birth the watermelon. Okay. Now, are we ready to proceed?
The top 5 tips. How to be pregnant.
How to be pregnant. Okay.
I can't quite get to the mic right now because I'm pregnant.
Number 5. Use the baby as an excuse to get out of things. Okay? You don't want to go to dinner with friends? Baby. Say the baby is draining me today. Okay? I'm getting drained by this baby. You don't want to go to a wedding? Sorry. Don't want to be around a lot of people while I'm pregnant. Great excuse. Great excuses.
It's kind of the same thing when it comes to taking a shit. It's like, I'm sorry, I got to take a shit, right?
Exactly. You girls have no idea how hard it is.
I can't. No.
No, for real though. This is I love how we're starting with some humor because sorry, baby. Oh God. Oh, little douche. Douche is getting on the table. I love this, because you're putting in a lot of work. It's
Yes.
First off, it's already a lot of work to be a woman, and to just go day to day. But when you are carrying another person,
A watermelon.
That's a lot. I respect this. You know, because
What size is your baby?
Oh.
What did you? Is it like a plum or like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you equating it to now?
All right, so I don't do many corny things like most women do while they're pregnant,
Okay.
like take pictures every week and things like that. I don't do that. But I did buy this water bottle.
Okay.
And each week it
Oh.
tells you what the baby is.
that's
So
awesome.
at 21 weeks, it's the size of a pomegranate. It's 10.5 inches, and it's 12.7 ounces.
That's pretty. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Can I see this?
yeah.
Okay, we got.
That's so cool, though.
So you're 12 weeks.
What?
Oh no, you're a pomegranate right now.
No, she said she's 21, right?
Where's the
21 weeks?
Yeah, right here.
No,
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I'm starting
Oh
at
wow.
21
Oh,
weeks.
Oh, you put the stickers.
Oh, you
on.
have stickers.
Yes, so,
Oh,
so it's like
okay.
Oh.
exciting. So like each week you get to, yeah,
Oh, that's pretty
That's
cool.
so cool, though. It kind of puts in perspective
yeah.
the growth and stuff.
It was a banana at 20 weeks.
Well, they're showing you the length.
Okay.
So it's like the length of a banana. Not it's not as big. Like I mean, like a baby can't be a banana.
Your baby was a banana a week ago.
That's a little weird. I don't know why they do that, but they were saying from like head to toe.
Your baby was a mango last week, and now it's a banana. So what is it going to be 22 weeks?
I don't know.
It's a surprise, or you don't know?
I don't know because I don't look at the stickers.
Ah.
Maybe a lemon.
I think that's good that
Did
you
I
don't
already
look
have
at
a lemon?
That's cool.
Lemon was 14 weeks ago.
Oh.
That's okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a no, I loved it. This is so awesome cuz it kind of like and it's every single week up until
So
the,
yeah, so each week you put the sticker on, and it's like I kind of enjoy it because it's like it's fun, it's exciting to do, and then also like on the back it also shows you like how much water to drink daily because like you're supposed to drink like a lot more water when you're pregnant, but
Of course.
I don't do that. Whoops.
You know the one thing the one thing that I
won't tell
noticed.
anyone.
The one thing that I noticed like 3
When you were pregnant?
Well, you know, I'm trying to drink more water too for little baby Doozy. But the one thing I noticed when my sister was pregnant, when I visited her, she had the similar type of water bottle, and she was like drinking it throughout the day and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I will say one thing you have to look forward to is when you birth the baby, you're gonna be a lightweight. You're gonna be a lightweight.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
So do you keep the weight and then the baby just comes out, or?
No, so basically, like, you know, however much the baby is, the baby comes out, and that's how much you'll lose. But you're also losing fluids as well.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
when your water breaks, like, it's called the amniotic fluid sac. So basically, the amniotic fluid is basically breaking, and I'm going to say it's like a pool's coming out of you, basically.
Whoa.
So you definitely lose some weight, like, after giving birth, but there's definitely a lot of weight to lose after. It depends, but it also depends how much you gain.
To clarify,
Right.
what I was saying was that like what you have to look forward to is afterwards you'll be a lightweight when it comes to drinking things, because you'll have been sober for 9 months. You know?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Sorry, I was just
oh.
thinking about drinking and stuff. You know, you're drinking water all the time, and it's like, yeah, and then I'm sorry,
don't-
that was
You
confusing.
weren't really a big drinker before that.
I was not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh, that's right.
So it doesn't
He
matter.
was mentioning that earlier.
I do.
Well, it's because he's an alcoholic, so it's like, yeah, that's what happened.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't drink with the baby.
Well, now, I mean, maybe. He
I
does.
love how at the end here the last sticker it says "Good luck."
Yeah, I know. It's like, what the fuck does that mean?
Hey, good luck. How about that? No sticking needed. Good luck.
Sticker needed.
You know what just came to my mind when you said that when you have the baby you release all the fluids and whatnot.
Correct. Oh,
Is
God.
It,
Oh, no.
Is it not true that when women, give birth, they also poop their pants?
Okay. Well, I know some people do and some people don't. But I think it's just because you're pushing so hard that, like, your body's just releasing whatever it needs to release.
That was me this morning.
So, I mean, it's like, you can't force
So
it. It's not
disrespectful.
good.
I know. That's how you get
No,
hemorrhoids.
yeah, for sure.
That's how you get hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids, yeah.
Yeah.
You need maybe some Miralax in your life.
I do. That's right.
And it's still
I'm
the
drinking so much.
Maybe go to the gastro. I don't know what else to tell you. But it seems like a personal issue.
That's right. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Rearrange. Okay, now let's go back to excuses.
Yes.
Okay? This seems great.
Fantastic,
right?
yes.
Because being pregnant, you're probably just like, I want to just hang out on the couch and just watch TV and relax, right? Because the baby kind of wipes you out, right? You just want to relax and hang out and not do too much, right?
Yeah. So basically, I mean, the baby essentially is taking all your nutrients on and everything from you, so you lack a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So all you really want to do is just sleep. So like at work, like I'll like break myself out and I'll be like, oh, the baby can't work too hard. She's got to go to sleep.
Oh, that's
it's like,
That's amazing.
Yes.
Well, do you find yourself with this in mind, making the excuse, well, of course I need to eat more, or of course I need to sleep more? Because it is taking a lot of. Do you find yourself that you need to eat more, or is it like it's?
So I feel like so in the beginning, you're very sick.
Oh.
So like you're nauseous, you're throwing up, whatever the situation may be. So at that point in time, you really actually don't have an appetite. A lot of women tend to lose weight in the beginning. So I lost 7 pounds in the beginning.
Because you were just like throwing up? Or?
I was throwing up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I couldn't eat, whatever. But I needed to lose the weight anyway, so I was like, this is great. Now I'm down 7 pounds. And then as time went on, I started to eat normal. I wasn't really craving anything weird. I wasn't really eating excessively. Now that I'm starting to move along, I feel like I can just eat a whole piece of pizza box of pizza to myself.
Which viewers and listeners, if you wanted to know a little tidbit, she walked into the studio with a full pizza.
That's right.
That I did.
Which is, I'll be honest, that solidified. Wow, yeah, you're incredible and so strong to walk in fuck y'all. Just the most amount of swagger, just hey, yeah, what's up? Yeah, oh, sorry, I can't fully hug you. I got a fucking pizza in my hand because I'm going to...
I don't even like pizza. It's the baby. The baby wants the pizza, right?
But that's what so it's technically the baby's not craving it, you're craving it because your hormones are so out of whack, but everyone's like, oh, it's the baby that wants the pizza. It's the baby that wants the ice cream. Bitch, no, it's you that wants it. End of story. The baby's not knocking on your stomach and saying, Mom, I want that. No, the baby does not do that. The baby gets whatever you give them.
Are you listening to that, everybody? Bitch, it's you who wants the pizza.
Yeah, it's nobody else besides you.
It's not the baby. You're just fat.
I think this is a great point to jump onto the fourth tip, which is...
I have one more question. Sorry.
Okay.
So far, what is the greatest excuse you've come up with to get out of something? Have you come up with what's one where you're like, damn, that was clever? Or what's one that you use a lot, you know? What's your favorite excuse?
I'm pretty blunt and I'm just no. And they're like, why? And I'm like, oh, I had to give an excuse. I'm like, yeah, it's the baby. I'm a little tired. It's the baby. And they're like, oh, okay, no worries. We know you had a long day. I'm like, yeah, just a little tired.
Yeah.
But I really never had anything clever, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's great because you just use a baby excuse and you can have the baby as an excuse your whole entire life.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think before the baby, if you didn't want to do something, you'd just be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, and then then your friend's like, well, why?
Is it the baby? No, I just don't fucking like you.
Well, that's also that too.
Yeah, and you're just not quite at the point or the level that you can say, I think I'm pregnant. Yeah.
Can I just say, you're set up perfectly because it looks like you have a belly button.
Yes.
Do you see? It looks like
the belly button is sticking out underneath.
It looks like the belly button is slipping out of the tip, so it actually looks like you're pregnant.
It looks like a giant boob and a nipple. That does not look like a belly button.
I was like, that's a belly button, right?
I'm a Bertha boob. Yeah, I was trying to do it at an angle, but you know, hey, we'll talk about boob birthing
Okay,
later.
so wait, this is actually perfect. So I'm gonna describe. You guys have 2 different pregnancies going on.
This is good.
So-
This is good. Okay.
Kirk is carrying high. So when someone carries high, that means that they're having a girl. Alex is carrying a little bit lower, so that means that he's having a boy. And when you were having your intro about how you guys wanted to have a baby and how you were thinking about choosing the gender, you can actually choose your gender.
How?
What?
How?
With IVF, so if a woman froze their egg
Yeah.
or freezes their eggs, they can determine the gender with the frozen eggs. And so
And then you can pick which eggs you want.
you can pick which egg you want to be inserted, and then boom, you have your girl or you have your boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So if you find somebody, like, let's say, like, you two happen to fall in love and, you know, you screw your girlfriends or whatever, and you guys want to have a baby, you can go to a center, and women who have frozen their eggs, you could take their egg, and then you will take your sperm and then go up there, and then it forms a baby. And you could choose your gender. I mean, I just can't be like, hey, on Wednesday, if if we do this, it's going to be a boy. It doesn't work like that. But yes, if you freeze your eggs, you can determine the gender, I believe. Yes.
Is there a way?
I need to like look in more into it, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like with IVF and like, no, I don't know if it's IVF. I think it's freezing of the eggs, I believe. Yes.
I mean, that's cool. I'm sure that they're like, just like babies, and there's probably so much like experiments and studies, and people know how to like just manipulate and do things. Or I think it might even get to the point where like, without even taking the eggs out, people will be able to like manipulate what the gender is, right?
I don't know. Apparently, like, you could change. Like, I know like studies like where they do like you could change the eye color. Like, you could choose the eye color, the hair color. Like,
That was that movie with Jude Law.
Oh.
What was that movie with Jude Law where they customized babies?
what?
Gattaca. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Oh, good movie. Jude Law. He's in a wheelchair.
So it's really
Good-looking
interesting.
guy.
Great actor.
Great actor.
Well, this is very, very
Is it
helpful
true
information.
if you eat like a
How
lot
many
of...
questions do you fucking have for me, Alex?
Oh, we're only at tip 5.
Yeah, I know. Kirk's starting to get to tip 4, and you
Shut-
keep answering.
Now you know how I feel.
Guys, stop yelling.
And she's
Stop.
kicking, saying like, can we just go to tip 4?
And he's going to be an asshole.
Is he going to be an asshole or come out of your asshole or both?
Both. This one's coming out the rear,
I
okay?
really think some animals give birth through the butt.
What?
I think I saw an elephant give
That's
birth.
like a pigeon thing.
I saw an elephant give birth, and I swore it was through the butt.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah.
Unless
we
their
have
vagi-
a research
Unless their
on-site
vagina is very
research
close
guy.
to the butt, but
Elephants birth out butt.
do they?
Yeah, Pornhub. Go to Pornhub.
Female? No. I did not break eye contact while I was looking at Victoria and typed in, do elephants give birth through the butt? Females give birth while standing. The birth
Yes.
itself lasts only a few minutes. A single calf is usually born head and forelegs first. Nothing about buttholes yet.
Interesting, because I saw a video and her tail lifted up and it looked like it was coming through the butt.
Or like...
Can we do more research? I mean, is there?
Yeah, what, the elephants...
Here. Answers.com, guys. No, they give birth through the birth canal like all animals do.
Okay, well then. But what's a birth?
Idiot! Yeah.
Dummy. Wait. The next one. Yes.
Oh, through the butt?
But no explanation. It just says yes.
Wait, so their birth canal has to be through their butt?
Wait, what does it say? Can people give birth through their anus?
No.
Read it.
No, humans cannot give birth through the anus. There have been reports of animals birthing through the anus.
Ha.
Mainly in horses.
In horses.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to.
Shout out to Jess and April, who they were on a guest on a previous episode, How to Own a Horse. They never said horses give birth through their buttholes.
Yeah, that would have been nice to know. I bought a horse yesterday.
I've been nicknamed a horse, which explains the poop I took earlier today. Anyways.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm commandeering this, guys. We're moving on to
tip
number
number
4 because this.
Wait, I got a question.
No, shut
No,
up.
you don't have a
Shut up.
fucking
No, you
question.
do not.
Stop yelling.
So I'm just listen. It's the baby.
baby.
It's the baby.
There you go.
I'm sorry. She's getting angry.
Fuck you.
And she
Sorry,
was-
it's the baby.
No.
It's the baby.
But I swear, like, people at work they're like, you're actually not hormonal. Like, you're not a bitch. And I'm like, excuse me? They're like, well, you know, like, sometimes when women are pregnant, like, they become bitchy. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, no, I think, like, you're pretty normal. And I'm like, thanks. So I don't know.
Backhand compliments.
But I definitely am a bitch.
Hey.
All girls are. Yeah, I know.
Blame it on the baby. Blame it on the baby. No, we're moving on.
Yeah,
You asshole. Tell your asshole baby to stop. Guys, tip number 4 is, I don't know how it's relevant now because we were talking about it 10 minutes ago. Cravings. That's okay. Don't ignore them. But don't go crazy. You may lose some weight in the beginning, which is a nice feature despite that your head is in the toilet 3 to 5 times a day with the sickness and stuff. Once 20 weeks hit, your body will gain half pounds to a pound a week. Try not to gain over 30 pounds. This is something I did not know.
Yes.
So it's wow.
Yes. Yep. Interesting, right?
That is. So, oh my.
Wow, this is a Kim Kardashian trick, but instead of on the ass, it's on the stomach.
Yeah.
Now you need like a fountain to go somewhere.
Kirk could do it on his butt, for sure. Kirk could do it on his ass, for sure. We've coined that he has a dump truck on the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that I turned 30 in July, and that one of my midlife crises is going to start a company called Dump Truck Jeans.
Oh, very nice.
We'll have a mom line.
So my brother discovered these jeans. I think they're called Mugsies or something like that. And they're for like thicker men because my brother definitely just has a big booty.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, you might be out of luck, but you could try Mugsies. I think they're called Mugsies. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but
Okay.
they're very stretchy.
I like it.
And
Can I tell you? I didn't tell you this the other day, but I was texting my girlfriend and I said, God fucking damn it, I ripped the crotch of my favorite khaki shorts. That's like 5-6 different times in my life.
Dude, he rips. He's ripped 2 of my pants that I've lent him.
No,
He's ripped his own pants. He's ripped khaki shorts. He's ripped 2 Halloween costumes. He doesn't fit in clothing.
okay.
my question is.
No, my question is
Yes.
because your ass is so big or you're just not getting the right size? Or both?
Yes.
It's both, yeah.
No, well, to make this topical, what have you learned about, this is very helpful for any pregnant woman, what have you learned about clothing for pregnant women? Have you had to adjust sizes? Have you had to search for stuff that is stretchy pants and certain things? Or
So I'm the type of person that likes very baggy clothes. I don't like anything form-fitting. So for me, I just buy things that are like oversized. And then I found like great maternity leggings, which basically like kind of like go all the way up, like past your stomach, which is nice. Yeah, because it's very uncomfortable. Like I mean, before I was pregnant, I was fat, so I had a stomach. So my pants were below my stomach, but I hated when it folded over my stomach. So I always had my pants above my stomach. So now this is a great excuse. I'm like, I'm pregnant. I gotta wear these maternity leggings. But you kind of like find what works for you. Like some people just say like they go into like the plus size section and they just get plus size. And then some people do maternity. But the good thing about maternity clothes is it shapes to your body. Plus size is not shaping to a belly. So if you're okay with wearing baggy clothes, plus size is the way to go. If you kind of want stuff more form-fitting, maternity.
So I think you should shop in the maternity section.
Oh, because you like form-fitting? To show the dump truck.
No, just to support my dump.
Oh, I can't.
You're putting, wow, he really is an asshole, your baby. It's wearing sunglasses now?
Well, it's coming from Alex, so yes, it's
Yeah,
going
absolutely.
to be an asshole, yes.
Absolutely. And he's starting them young. I think this is a great, guys.
I mean, what's in there? Are you at least giving it something good?
Yeah, it's
Tito's?
got water. It's got some, yeah.
No, it's not.
It's Tito's, yeah.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So basically water. Guys, we are going to take a short break and go to, before we go to our next step, an ad break.
Hey, we'll see you at the ad break. Hey, Kirk.
Hi.
You know what sucks?
What?
When you give birth out your ass and you're not a horse.
I could not agree more. You know what doesn't suck? Botticelli Foods.
That makes sense to me.
I'm tired of I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm throwing up and my pants keep ripping and I realize, oh wait, I'm pregnant. I need to shop in the maternity section. And also, you know where I also need to shop? I need to shop for some Botticelli pasta because I deserve expensive quality things. I deserve the nice quality things,
That's right.
It's for the baby.
Before the baby.
It's
The baby
for the
deserves
baby,
quality
yes.
things. Exactly. Look, Botticelli's, okay? It's family owned. It's owned and owned.
Yes.
Oiled and owned and oinked. Do pigs have babies out their butt? Stand by. Let's look that up.
Can you just type in what animals give birth through the anal
Definitely a horse.
canal?
We know that. And someone just said yes. Anyways.
No! What?
What is it? What? Pigs
Is that
can
why
breathe?
they snort?
That's their butt. Their nose is their butt. It's swapped. That's why the butthole's like.
What I'm thinking, maybe it's snorting because they can't breathe and it's trying to
They
catch
can't
the air
breathe.
because the air is coming out the butt. The
Yeah,
poor thing.
their air tracks are all messed up. They have babies out of their nose? What? Anyways, Botticelli's. It's family owned, operated, with 4 generations in the food industry, okay? And they bring an experience to your table with a taste that transports you to the heart of Italy. And that's more interesting than a pig breathing out of his asshole.
If you go to BotticelliFoods.com right now and use the promo code Doozy at checkout, you can get 10% off all Botticelli food products. What are we talking?
We're talking pasta, lube for your butthole, sauce, olive oil. I guess you could just use the olive oil, balsamics, and many more flavorful products, okay, that are good for you, the baby, and,
Now the baby wants Botticelli.
That's right. Oh, she's kicking. Botticelli foods are extraordinary and outstanding. Jess, like the pregnant MenofDoozy.
Hey, but that's not the only sponsor we have.
That's right.
Okay, we're also sponsored by Burn, the innovative fitness company behind the world-renowned Burn board.
Now, this is pretty incredible and such an occasion because Burn was recently ranked by Women's Health magazine as the best low-impact cardio workout of 2021. They were recently invested by Olympic gold medalist Apollo Ono. And guess what? they have a ton of workouts for prenatal pregnant women. Yeah, that's right. They have their signature equipment is a 6-foot adjustable slide board. It's low tech and low cost, and it is the way to break a sweat without breaking the bank.
Breaking the piggy bank. That was out of his ass. Both Kirk and I have been to the New York studio hundreds of times pre-COVID, and we're active users at their at-home platform because we can't go to the studio. Look at us. We're pregnant.
Yeah, we would if we could. Guys,
The baby won't.
but the baby doesn't want to. And so that's what we tell them. With over 8 categories and hundreds of on-demand workouts to choose from, the Burn Board and subscription makes sitting down to work out a thing of the past.
Our listeners, okay, you're going to receive a special 30-day free trial to your monthly subscription, plus 15% off your purchase and free shipping with the code Doozy15 at checkout. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's a lot of free. Throw in a keychain and I'm good. I'll do it.
Yeah, do I get a free a t-shirt too? I hope so.
You get a coupon to the maternity, the maternity RS.
Maybe
That's
next
what-
you could be sponsored by Mugsies.
Oh, I sure hope so. I'm reaching out to them tonight. Guys, if you visit theburn.com right now, you can find out more information and how you can get on board. That is The Burn, THEBRRN.com to get 15% off plus free shipping with the code DOOZY15 at checkout. Oh my God, my water broke.
What's happening? Breathe. Kirk, breathe. In now. Yeah. Breathe. Whoa! It's a boy?
Wait, I had a high pregnancy though.
Yeah.
It must be
It's a girl?
feminine boy.
It's a boy?
A hermaphrodite.
It must be a hermaphrodite.
Look at the-
future trans boy.
Look at the pubic hair on that baby.
They need to shave that bush.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna call him.
Wow.
I'm gonna call them those.
Them.
Yeah, them.
It's a girl because it was a high pregnancy. And I have
But it's a pink penis, so.
You know what? I think I'm going to save mine for the end of the episode. That's where I feel like my baby's going to come out. Yeah, we'll do 2 pregnancies at the same time. It's too hot. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll end the episode with another pregnancy. So I don't know. My water could break at any time.
It really could.
Absolutely, yes.
Ah! False alarm. No, I just had gas.
Just
I
a
had
contraction.
gas.
Just a
You
contraction.
just had to take a shit.
You ever been like, huh?
Wait, I really have to tell a funny story.
You've done that before,
But
right?
it's so embarrassing. So I was sitting in the break room at lunch with my 2 friends at work yesterday, and I'm like, guys, I just gotta toot.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I was
I'm
like,
just-
guys, I gotta toot really quickly, and they're like, all right, no problem. I'm like, it's just gonna be like nothing, and it was like this giant ass fart, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm really sorry. I thought it was gonna be quiet.
Just blew the coffee out of someone's hand in the
Oh
break
my
room there.
God. And then we were up front, and I'm like, Amanda, I gotta fart again. And she's like, no, don't do it. I'm like, no, I promise.
To the bomb shelter.
I'm like, I promise this was gonna be quiet. And thank God it was. But I risked it all. I mean, I really risked it.
So you don't know, because you could be like, oh my God, it's gonna be a big one. It's like,
Yeah. No, but
and
this
then you'd be
one,
like, you know what? This one's not gonna be big at all.
And also,
Sponsored by Mugsies. Mugsies.
Sponsored by Mugsies.
but it also depends. I know this is so off topic, but I have so much to share because I'm very knowledgeable apparently.
Yeah.
But it also your farts depend on your underwear for a girl.
Whoa.
Interesting, right?
How does it change when you're pregnant, though? No. Wait a second.
I don't.
Wait. Are you telling me if a woman is wearing a thong
Yes.
and it pushes out a fart, it becomes 2 farts because it slices it in half?
I think so. And then, like,
Splits it.
I'm not kidding you. It creates a different sound. And not only does it create.
Hi-ya!
Not only. Wait.
This is my favorite episode ever.
But not only does it create a different sound, sometimes the fart gets trapped. And so all of a sudden.
Goes up your pants.
Yes.
No.
It'll go. I swear.
That's happened to me before.
It will go up.
It bubbles.
Wait, but sometimes all of a sudden, like, you'll like move or like get up, and then you feel like a little pop, and you're like, oh, that was just the fart that was sitting in there because my underwear was in the way.
No, that's happened to me before where I fart a little bit and it like it encapsulates into a bubble and it travels up the back, and then all of a sudden it would be like it sounded like a snap, like something like popped. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's because that day, Staub was wearing a thong.
Exactly.
Yes.
Gunshot. It sounded like a gunshot.
So I told my friend.
Gunshot thongs, all right? Right next to Muggsy's.
Yeah, so I went to get up, and I was like, oh, a bubble popped. And my friend's like, I love when that happens. I'm like, what? I'm like, you love when that happens? I'm like, I just thought I just shit my pants, actually. Like,
Yeah, and it traveled upwards. If like a shit of confetti popped out of the back of you, that would have been funny.
well, that's what's going to happen when I have the baby.
Oh.
Because they shit up the back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's really messy.
What? Wait, what?
So if you, like, okay, so obviously the baby's only really drinking milk,
Yeah.
essentially. So their poop, unfortunately, is not solid. So if they, like, are allergic to the milk or, like, have, like, an irritation or their stomach's bad, like, I've seen babies literally covered in shit from, like, their ass up to their neck.
I have seen videos that
Yes.
it's like, how did this baby shit that? It just drank milk. It's true, though.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
Oh
It's
my
really
God.
disgusting.
What do you say? Do we stop talking about shit and move on to the third tip?
It's all part of life, my friend. It's
Next
all
one.
part of life.
How to take a proper shit.
How to shit. We're just gonna have you on every episode after this.
What do you think? Should I give my baby to daycare, a nanny, or should I hold it the rest of the episode?
Well, it's a newborn, so it's probably going to sleep for about 15 hours, so you can just put it down and it'll
I'm
be
gonna
fine.
put it down.
Oh, twins are happening.
What? You just got big fat boobies.
Okay, Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Okay, fine. Let's go, dude. Let's go. This is it.
The babies are just high. That's all.
They look a little lopsided.
Go. Top
This
three
is turning into something different than a pregnancy. Okay. Excuse me.
My baby, where did it go?
Tip number 3. Prenatals.
Yes.
Okay? These are very important for you and the baby. Make sure you're getting the proper vitamins and sufficiency you need. The baby takes a lot from you, and you need to take a lot back from the baby. I'm kidding. That's not
Basically.
what it's
But basically, yes.
You need to take care of you so you can take care of the baby. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, prenatals are basically just one pill. Do you need to ask a question before
Well,
I go?
no. Go ahead. I'm just.
So, it's basically just like a load of vitamins in one pill that you take, but because, like Alex said, the baby takes all your nutrients. So you are lacking, you could lack iron, there's so many things that your body actually lacks. So you need to replenish that. So not only is it good for you, but it's good for the baby as well.
Well, Victoria, when for a pregnant woman or about those first few weeks, when do you start taking them? When's the best time that you've learned for somebody to take that? Because it helps to prep for that.
Yes. So if you're planning to get pregnant, it's nice to start the prenatals before you get pregnant, actually. I didn't do that because we tried one time and it just happened. So I really actually didn't prepare. But I mean, as soon as you know you are pregnant, it's great to get on them. What I do recommend is take them with food, because I was taking one prenatal without food and I was getting very, very nauseous from them, even though the company said I could take them without food. So now what I do instead is I just take my prenatal at night. So that way I'm always on a full stomach, because I usually just eat dinner and then go to bed. So I'll just take my one prenatal and then go to bed. And then people actually continue to take them after pregnancy as well.
Interesting.
Are there like, because everyone's body is probably different.
Yes.
Is there, like, do you have to get like blood work done just to see like what like prenatals like you should take like specifically, or is it just like a general like multivitamin thing?
So it's basically just a general vitamin. So every prenatal that is really made has like all the same ingredients. It's just one could have a flavor, one could be a pill, one could be a gummy, one like there's so many different variations of what a prenatal actually can be.
Now, I don't know if he covered this with his question, but is this something that you should be? Is this something that you can do on your own? Are there companies, or is this something? I mean, I assume you should be talking to your primary care physician or the person who is birthing your baby, or it's like, is it what type of help that you should you seek for help, or like or? So
I went on my own and I got my own prenatals from a company, and obviously I didn't like them because they made me feel sick. So then that's when I reached out to my OBGYN and I said, what do you recommend? And she gave me something, and I love what she gave me. But some people literally just go to CVS and they just get the gummies that are prenatal gummies, and they take those. So, I mean, I know there's two specific, I guess, vitamins or something, folic. So there's two, I don't know the names of them, but there's two specific things that you need to have in those prenatals. So as long as those are in there, you're fine.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's. I'll be honest. It's something that I've. You hear the word prenatal, and it's like, it's obviously. I just don't know all of the. It seems like it's such an important time, and as a man, it's like, there must be tons of research that you have to put into to make sure that like you're doing.
Yeah, I would have guessed you get enough vitamins from just cereal and Snickers bars, you know?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know you had to have like other stuff to it, you know? Yeah. But that's is there anything that you like they say that you can't have? Like,
yes.
Is there stuff that you were like, I really want to eat this, but I can't eat this anymore because it's not good for the baby?
A cold cut sandwich.
Really?
I've heard this.
Deli meats and whatnot?
You cannot have deli meats because...
Explain this, please.
Okay.
Because I've been intrigued because like this and like sushi
I love
and stuff,
cold
right?
cut sandwich.
Oh my
know.
God. Today I looked at my boss and I was like, I just want to go to the deli and get a cold cut sandwich. And he's like rattling off. He's like, yeah, with pastrami and Swiss cheese. And I'm like... Are you kidding me? So
you
the problem
farted in his face.
Or usually what hairdressers do, I don't know if any hairdressers will be watching this, but usually I know some hairdressers, if they fart, they put the blow dryer between their legs so that the fart blows behind them, and then they can blame it on anybody else.
That's what pigs do with their asshole. Yeah.
So the reason why you
That's hilarious.
All right, so back to the real
cold
shit.
cut sandwiches.
Cold cut.
Yeah, cold cut sandwiches.
So the reason why you can't have cold cuts is because they have bacteria on them called listeria.
Okay.
Okay, but honestly, we're eating cold cuts every day.
Right.
Or not every day, but like I used to have a cold cut sandwich at least like once or twice a week. Like I just loved like turkey, American cheese, mayo.
Oh yeah, when I go grocery
My local
shopping,
bodega.
Yeah,
I'm a frequent.
Yeah, it's just like
you go to the deli. I slice up some honey turkey, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so listeria is big. So, and then you also can't have certain cheeses. Every cheese that you eat has to be pasteurized. If it's unpasteurized, you cannot eat it.
Swiss cheese?
You have to look it up.
Oh, I love Swiss cheese.
Technically the cheeses that you're really not supposed to eat are like goat cheese, feta cheese, blue cheese, did I say gorgonzola, like all like that. Yeah. But if it's pasteurized, you're okay.
Yeah, that's I know that's one of the big things. When I was in the service industry and hospitality, it was like it was a very important thing to say to all women who were expecting or pregnant, all of our cheeses are pasteurized, and they were, so it was a nice you're good to eat the cheese.
Yes, you will be shocked because I went to a restaurant once and they had this. It's one of my favorite appetizers. It's a warm fig stuffed with gorgonzola cheese wrapped in prosciutto, and I can have that because I can have the prosciutto because it was warmed. So if I got like a cold cut sandwich and I heated it up in the microwave, I can eat it because basically the listeria or the bacteria is kind of being like reduced from the heat. It's because it's being cooked.
It's the cold.
It's like the
yeah.
rawness.
The
So like
rawness,
even
yeah.
if I get a steak, I eat a raw steak. Don't tell anybody. But I don't eat it often. But I will eat, like, if I'm at, like, a good, like, restaurant that I know that has good meat, like, I will get a medium rare steak. And I'm only having it once in a blue moon. So, like, I know women are like, oh, my God, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't eat that. But if you just do things in moderation, you'll be fine. If you really come to think about it, our parents were probably fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking a bottle of wine a night. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we turned out fine, eating a cold cut sandwich is not going to kill you. But you shouldn't do it every single day. It should just be in moderation.
And if anything, at the end of the day, you can say, I'm sorry, but the baby wants it. The baby wanted a medium rare steak. The baby doesn't know what a medium rare steak. Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
That was the baby.
Sorry, that was the baby.
Right, but I'm not going to go to ShopRite and get a steak and then cook it medium rare. Like, if I'm at, like, a really fancy steakhouse and I'll be like, medium rare. I know, I feel safer that way. Yeah. But you'll be surprised that a lot of cheeses that you're not supposed to eat, they do come pasteurized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
And you can't eat sushi.
Oh, no fish or anything? No fish?
Well, you can have fish, but if it's not cooked.
Okay, so just nothing raw. It's got to be cooked. Yeah. Otherwise, carbs, baby.
Carbs,
Yeah.
And that's why we all lean to carbs a lot of women get disgusted by chicken. The smell of chicken, the look of chicken. When I first was pregnant, in the beginning of my first trimester, I could not even look at chicken. If I looked at chicken, I would gag. I'm not even kidding you. Your gag reflex also becomes very sensitive. I threw up a couple times brushing my teeth.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you eat chicken now, or is
it?
it? What? Oh, you thought I was gonna talk about your gag reflex? Sponsored by Mosby's. What is it? Mugsies.
No, but I just sometimes know where his mind would go, and I thought it was just gonna go in a total dirty direction. And I'm like, all right.
Tip number 2: gag reflex.
No, but your gag reflex does become very sensitive.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, I gag when I brush my teeth every morning. So.
No, you don't.
What? Am I doing it wrong? All right.
What are you brushing your teeth with is the question.
Yeah.
Is Kirk there? I don't know.
Whoa! He got pregnant somehow. Guys, we're moving on to the second tip. The second top tip is sleep. I love this one. Sleep is your... What?
When I first read that, I thought it said sleep with your best friend. I read that I side-eyed it real quick. I thought it said sleep with your best friend.
And it's wait. Oh shit!
Because he's the real husband. Yeah, sorry.
the real second tip is sleep with your best. Shit. Sleep is your best friend. You'll be tired no matter how much sleep you get or how little sleep. Naps are totally cool. She takes at least once a day. Remember, you're growing a human. It's a lot on your body. Absolutely.
How often do you sleep? Do you power nap or what do you?
God, no. Okay, so I am a different breed when it comes to sleeping because I could sleep for 14 hours. Like there were times where like I was just so exhausted from work and I'd literally come home, I'd fall asleep at like 7 and I'd wake up at 7. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I just slept for 12, 13 hours. And I would text my friend and I'm like, is this normal? And she's like, yes. She was like, it actually is normal. She's like, because you're carrying a baby. Like you needed the sleep, you needed the rest.
Right.
And so like, I mean, on a daily, like I probably get like a good 9-10 hours of sleep, I will say. I've always been that way. I need my sleep.
Yeah.
And then if I do nap, I can nap for 2 to 3 hours. So it's not really a nap. It's like I'm actually like in REM sleep.
Yeah.
Which is probably a problem, but it's fine.
No, I'm not someone. I can't nap. My naps are like 2-3 hours. I'll pass out. When I'm up, and then I'll sleep for like 10 hours, 12 hours. But like I can't nap. Otherwise, I'm out. You know.
You know, it just makes you think about like how important it is for like maternity leave or even paternity leave as well, because
I'm so surprised
I'm serious.
you knew about paternity leave.
I mean, I know it's a newer thing
Yes.
that some companies are doing, but
Yes.
the fact that I mean maternity leave is for a reason, but it's like there are reasons why maternity leave is possible and what that woman is doing, but also to help that is if the baby's father is there to help relieve that, you know?
Well, sleep deprivation is a big issue, I know, when it comes with women. And that's one thing I'm afraid of because I'm like, I can't not sleep. So there is any pregnant women out there, if you have the money or are able to afford it, I would suggest it because it's a big, big help. I know that I haven't experienced it, but I know that it is. But there is something called night nursing. And so night nursing is you have a nurse come to your house and they take the baby overnight for you. And they do the overnight feeding. So that way in the morning when you wake up, the nurse leaves and then you take care of the baby. So that way you have no interruptions during the night. You get your full night's sleep and then you don't have to worry about the baby.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's helpful.
It's very helpful.
Because then you're not up all night taking care of the baby, and then you get like 30 minutes of sleep, and then have to go to work all day.
Right, and also
Which is probably a nightmare to like just think about when you wake up and
Yeah.
waking up and you're like waking up and knowing that you didn't get enough sleep and you have like a huge day planned.
The
That's
worst.
like that's a bad.
It's like it's universal when you're going through. I mean, sleep is so important. I grew up with the mentality that like sleep is the ultimate healer. It is the ultimate like energy booster and all that stuff. I mean, that's why I mentioned maternity and paternity leave. It's like because I mean the importance, of course, is for the mother, but like, gosh, it's a lot. And I cannot even imagine. I mean, you saying how much you sleep, it's like, it's important, you know? And I feel like it's so hard for mothers who work, I'm sure, because some mothers are different. Some people can take these long hours and have that baby saying like, I want a medium rare steak. And then some are like, oh my God, I need to sleep most of the day.
Right.
You know, it's very, that's so,
and
that's so interesting.
Yeah, and every pregnancy is different. So, like, there are women that are like, oh, you'll get your energy back in the second trimester. I mean, I'm still tired, but I've always been that way. But the first trimester really knocks you out, and you're always tired in the first trimester. And apparently they say in the second trimester, you gain a lot of your energy back. You feel a lot more normal. And then, like, kind of towards, like, your third trimester towards the end, they say that's like when it gets like rough again. But I mean, like, also when you're trying to sleep and you're having a newborn waking up, it's also going to cause issues between you and your spouse. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's very important that we're equally getting the amount of sleep because I don't want to fight and then I also don't want to stress about the baby. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if that's if it's getting a night nurse is easier on us, you know, you also have to realize, like, not only are you taking care of a child, but you're also taking care of, you know, your significant other. Like, you can't just be like, oh, well, I had a baby, so fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you also have to realize, okay, so here's the baby, here's my husband or my wife, and I need to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can for both of them and for me as well. So, sleep, to me, like, has to be the number one thing when having a newborn. And if you can get the help somehow. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would say, I would probably say, even if you can afford the help or whatever, it's like that just takes a little bit more communication with your partner, probably,
Yes.
and even educating yourself on, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to prep for, probably, and even a potential schedule of like taking turns or something,
Yes.
potentially when it comes up.
It's true, because you'll learn that eventually you'll end up learning probably the baby's schedule of when they want to eat, etc. Like my husband stays up all night. Like he's a night owl. Like he'll sit on Xbox and play fucking Call of Duty till like 4 a.m.
Send him our
Never heard of it.
Yeah, we didn't meet each other.
Never heard of it.
This podcast didn't
He's great. You know, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm like, well, this is kind of nice because let's say I go to bed at 9 o'clock. He has the baby. I don't care what he does with the baby. I mean, as long as he's not like abusing it. But, you know, like the baby could sit there. I'm sure she'll be sleeping. And then he could play Call of Duty. And then if 2 o'clock rolls around and she needs a feeding, he could feed her and then put her down. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of nice that he is a night owl because I'm not.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, I mean.
I've also known a lot of couples who they rely on like friends and family too. If they're both busy and there's like a friend down the street who's doing nothing, or like a family member's in town, and you know they can watch the baby for a little bit while you guys go out on like a date or something.
For sure.
Or, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
it's very important to stay connected with your partner.
Yeah, I'm sure that's like prep, and that helps a lot. I know from my experience in my family, my sister, it was a beautiful thing that happened where like my niece was getting to the age where she would need some daycare or something.
Yeah.
And my sister could not do it. She couldn't fully commit to it.
Yeah.
And my mother was like, what do you need me to do?
Yep.
And so throughout the week, my mom takes care of my
Yeah.
niece. Yeah. My mom and my dad take care of my niece.
Yep.
And then she gets to go, she gets to like create
Do
this,
things.
do
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
and travel and create that bond with
The newborn.
and the
Yes.
family, and you know that grandmother and grandfather type of thing, which is another important relationship
sure.
to prep for, probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But yeah.
Yeah, my mom said that she wants. So we bought a house and we're doing construction on it, but that's like going to be forever. So we're going to be living with my mom. So my mom said, she's like, I will help you with anything you need. If you guys need to sleep, I'll take the baby. And like his mom's like that too. She lives in the same town, maybe like 10 minutes away. And she's like, I will take the baby whenever. So it's like we have so much help. My grandma lives next door. So like she could even help. Like it's very important. Like Alex said, friends, family, whatever it may be. Like use them to your advantage. Like they love babies. They get to give them back. They're with me forever. So it's kind of nice because they're like, okay, well, I have this baby, but now I get to give it back in 4 hours. So, you know, babies are joy to life. So.
Speaking of
We were all
joy,
babies at one point.
We were.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
And speaking of joy and enjoying things, I think that's a great way to move on to the top number 1 tip.
All right. Nice segue. The number 1 tip, everybody. Are you ready? Are you buckled down? Are you ready to give birth? Okay?
No.
It's the number 1 tip. Okay? Enjoy every stage. The good and the bad. Okay? Watching your body change and that belly start to pop, it's incredible. Along with the first flutters. At first, I thought I just had to fart because it felt like gas. But it's actually the baby moving, okay? And this is me talking. This is first person. It's truly amazing how our bodies can create a little human. Sonograms are the most fun and makes the journey even better and more fun. That was probably crazy the first time when you had a sonogram and you were
Yes.
like, what?
Yeah.
That's a person inside of me.
Well, honestly, I will say, like, I feel like I'm still, like, in denial. Like, I still, like, don't even feel like I'm pregnant. Even though,
Right.
like, I get sonograms, like, you have to go every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And I, obviously, Timmy, and you see the pictures, and you see her moving, and you see her arms, like, you see everything. But then it's, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's going to become more real when I really feel her. But like I said, like, you just kind of feel like these, like, fluttering, bubbly movements.
Yeah.
And people describe it as gas or, like, flutters or things like that. So every time she's on a sonogram, she's constantly moving. Constantly.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was the door.
Sorry, that's me.
That's you making. Oh, yeah, she's getting a little fussy. Yeah.
So when you first found out that you were pregnant, what were you like? What's gonna happen? What's like? When was like the first time? Sorry, when was the first time you like felt something, or you were like, "This is real"? Like, what's going on here? Like, I mean, you probably felt a trillion different things. You're like, "This is your life just like changed."
Like, are you saying like, did like I know I would like? Did I feel that I was pregnant, or like now like? Going through pregnancy.
I'd say, well, going through every stage, the first stage, realizing you're pregnant, like, what was that like?
Okay. Well, you have, like, weird, like, you just feel weird.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't feel yourself. Like, I was constantly, like, waking up, and I'll be like, oh, my God, I have a headache, or, oh, my God, I'm nauseous, and, like, so it's, like, since you've never been pregnant, like, when you have, like, one symptom, you're like, what the fuck? Like, why am I? And everyone's like, no, it's fine. It's just pregnancy. It's a symptom. So it's like when you feel something, you're just like, oh, that's just a symptom of the baby. So
yeah.
I don't, but I feel her a little bit, but it's not like those, like, true kicks that you see, like, those babies, like, really moving in the stomach because she's still, like, tiny. Remember, she's only pomegranate.
That's right.
That's right.
Pomegranate.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I still, like, I'm like, okay, like.
You're like halfway through right now.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 months.
Yeah, you're
But,
halfway
like,
through.
It's like, it's crazy because, like, my stomach is, like, getting, like, a little big, but it's nothing, like, crazy. And I'm like, and then I keep having to remind myself, like, you're pregnant. And every time I say, like, I'm pregnant, it's, like, weird because I'm like, wait, but there's something inside. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't think I've grasped the concept yet.
Right.
It's so weird. It really is.
There might be a point where, like, you, like, feel, you can probably, like, see the baby, like, kicking and moving. You're like, the hell is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I've seen some crazy-ass videos.
Yeah.
I feel like the way that, like, you talk, it almost feels like that it's like, like a agreed upon reality, and then you're like, okay, I guess that I have to make these changes for myself, and then it feels like it's for yourself, probably, I would assume, until the moment that, like, you feel it.
Yes.
Probably. Like, I don't know. That's just like, I'm just trying to think of, like, how when it, I'm sure it becomes realer or realer for so many different people, but gosh.
Yeah, like
so cool.
When people see the sonogram, they're like, oh, like that was real for me. And then, like, I see the sonograms and I'm like, oh, wow, this is real to me. And then, like, 4 weeks go by and I'm like, or, like, days go by and I'm like, wait, I'm pregnant? I forgot. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be the worst at that. I'd be, like, going around doing stuff, and they'd be like, Alex, you can't do that. You're pregnant. I'd be like, huh? Oh, shit. All right, fine.
Yeah, they. Like,
I won't jump out of the plane then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I can't go skydiving.
And then it's like, you can't, like, everything you do is, like, you can't do, like, it's like, you reach up something, they're like, oh, no, you can't reach like that. I'm like, reach like what? I'm fucking getting something. They're like, and I was, like, sitting crisscross the other day, and, like,
the baby can't breathe!
And I was, like, trying to do it, and I'm like, oh, this is getting harder and harder every, like, week I try. And then they're like, oh, I heard you're not really supposed to sit like that. I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to sit?
Right.
It's like you can't do anything when you're pregnant. Like, everything's, oh, can't do that. Nope, can't do that. And I'm like, well, really, what am I supposed to do?
You could come on the MenofDoozy podcast and tell us about it.
Yeah, so a lot of don'ts in pregnancy. But do what you feel is right for you. Because people could say, don't do this, but you could be fine doing it. Everyone's different. Every pregnancy is different. Like, my next pregnancy could be the total opposite of what I'm having now. It could be the same. I don't know. But everybody and every pregnancy is different, so just do fucking you, and that's it.
Yeah, the second pregnancy you could have out of your butt.
I will be the first woman to give birth out of my anal canal.
Nice.
Yes.
The horses will be like, the hell is that?
Like, we have competition.
Do it. How'd she do? Nay. Nay. She
Nay.
couldn't. Nay.
Nay.
Nay. I will not
Nay.
accept it.
Well, look.
Wow.
What is... let me ask you this.
Oh, more questions. Okay. I thought we were done.
This is a good one, though.
Okay.
What, out of every stage you've experienced so far, what is the most... What have you enjoyed the most so far?
I've enjoyed a lot of things. I would say one, like getting like clothes and stuff, like that's so fun. Like because then you're like, oh, I get to like dress her, and like there's like little miniature things, and they're really cute. Like that, I really enjoy. Like just like getting gifts from like friends and family. Like I love that. And then I would also say like the way my husband like loves me and the baby. It's really, really nice. I know it's like corny and I'm not really sentimental like that, but like, you know, like in the morning he'll be like, can I say hi to my girl? And like, you know, like he'll rub my stomach and like, you know, lay on my stomach, whatever. And it's just like so nice because like,
Love,
yeah.
That's how I'm gonna be. I know I'm just gonna be like, oh, hey, hi, yeah. And I'm just gonna go to the belly and be like, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
Or what's up, boy?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, I love you.
Sup, girl?
What's up, girl?
Sup, girl?
Yeah, he like talks to it. I'm like, all right, like, you know, that's enough. But like, it's really, really cute the way like he's so excited and
That's
like his.
Warzone's coming out with a new map. Are you?
Are you ready to take care of your?
They nerfed all the guns last season. What do you talk like? Can you believe that?
Like no, but like even like if we're like if he's on Instagram and he like posts about us, like his literally his Instagram says like a fan page of Victoria. So that's literally his Instagram. And he'll put locations of like Fortnite and Call of Duty. It'll be like I'm like, what? It'll be like, what was? What?
It's like
Wait.
you and the baby like in a pumpkin patch, and he tags like farmland for dance.
Port.
He
for
just-
dance.
I like this guy.
He just texted me, but let me see, like, if I could find.
Oh my God.
Let me see if I could find, like.
Went to the prison and
I
for dance this weekend.
Me with my baby gulag for dance.
Like this was Christmas.
Gulag.
This was Christmas.
Yeah. What do you write?
Salty Towers.
Towers.
Like what kind of like Verdansk is one of them.
For dance, yeah.
I love it. Oh my God.
We're not big Fortnite players, but
We're big fans of the Warzone.
Yeah, so he used to be like a big fan of Fortnite, and then you know, Call of Duty came, and then he just like really went like nuts with COD, and that's all he plays now. He's like over Fortnite, but you know, we love Tim the Tap Man, so
He's so funny.
he's good.
He's good.
he's one of my favorites.
He's entertaining.
They're very entertaining.
Yeah.
Shout out Tim the Tap Man.
Shout out Tim the Tap Man.
Shout out Tim. Tim, you want to come on? We'll talk about pooping out of our.
And be
butts.
bald. He's bald.
I'm bald, yo.
bald.
Yeah.
Well, I will say Tim does have a baby.
Oh.
Nice.
So, I mean, Tim?
Pod.
We played COD.
Yeah.
Warzone.
I mean, do I have to fucking donate $30 for you to answer my question? Like,
Hey,
we gotta donate right now?
That's right.
You know? But, yeah, so cool things.
God damn, that was the top 5 tips on how to be pregnant, everybody.
Oh God.
Oh! Oh my God! Breathe!
Oh God.
Breathe! 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 Breathe on! Breathe! Breathe! Oh no! Push!
That's gonna be me in the delivery room. I'm gonna be like,
Wait!
oh, sorry.
It's coming back.
Oh no! It's coming back! Wait!
It's
Oh!
going back in.
No!
Coming out now.
No! Oh my God! We got a turtle! We got a turtle!
Ah, God.
We got a prairie dog! Oh!
Okay, what's this
Oh my
one?
God! Oh my God! It's an asshole alcoholic baby. Oh my God! Wait, what gender is it? Oh, it's a boy.
See,
Oh
you
my
had a
God.
boy and you had a girl.
He identifies himself. They identify themselves as a girl.
Lil Alex and Lil Kirk. Here we go.
Yeah, Lil
Look at
Alex and
that.
Lil Kirk Doozy.
Wow. Well, hey everyone. That was the MenofDoozy podcast.
Don't.
Lil Kirk is a little light.
2 things.
He dropped the baby.
Don't drop the baby and don't shake a baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I just let it kind of like have a little like.
You just wanted to give it like a little free. Yeah.
I wanted to feel gravity for a second. Guys, please comment what your favorite tip was. And if you have a tip for some reason, if you're pregnant or whatever, and on how to be pregnant, please send us a comment. Let us know.
Look, share this with your friends, okay? We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on all social media. We're on audio platforms. After this episode, we're going to be on Animal Planet. So check us out there, all right? Subscribe, like, comment, donate, all that good stuff.
Yes, please, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It helps us create the content and grow it and provide you with more learning success.
Grow it and nurture it so that we can have it come out of Kirk's butthole.
Yeah, hey, makes sense to me. Guys, well, Victoria, do you have any final little things to say to us? Any final words? Do you have any like social media?
We'll do one thing at a time here. Give us your final thoughts on how to be pregnant.
Yes.
So hard. I would just say every day's different. And like I said, there's going to be good days and bad days. So just take them as they come, make the best out of it, and enjoy every moment because soon enough, your life will change.
I've been pregnant this whole episode, and it's the toughest thing I've had to go through.
I'm sure. I'm really sure. Yeah.
I've never felt more joy than having this confusing baby. I don't know what gender it is, but I'm going to love it anyways.
That's right.
Good for you.
Do you would you like to plug your social media? Anything going on? Let's
Sure.
Tell the people where to find you. What's going on? What do we do?
Yeah, I don't really do anything special besides just post a lot of selfies because but you can follow me. It's Vic Caputo. It's very simple. And I don't really do anything special, but you could just follow me.
I follow her. Kirk follows her.
I do.
She does so many special things, and that was a good episode. I had a lot of fun.
How to be pregnant. Guys, I hope this was helpful.
We'll see you next episode when she tasers us and straps a watermelon to us and delivers the baby and raises the baby. We are Uncle Kirk and Alex. We're going to be in this baby's life every day.
Every day.
We're going to be your night nurses. Can we be your night nurses?
I don't know if I would trust you, but maybe I would give it a go. But remember, you are my uncle to my He never remembers anything. It's so annoying.
To
who?
To your dogs.
What was my dog's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
You fucking asshole. Okay, so
everybody, thank
to
you
end that.
so much. Remember your children's names. We love you.
I love that guy. Come on.
Yes.
See you next episode. Push.
Push. Push.
Breathe.
Push.
The farting is the best part.